Hey everyone, in this video I'll guide you through the process of creating a Gate.io account using the app. I will also show you how you can secure your account for maximum safety and complete the KYC verification to unlock all features. I'm going to walk you through exactly how you can do this in my smartphone so that you can easily understand everything. If you don't have an account already, make sure that while signing up you are entering the invitation code below to get my discount and bonuses. The code is also provided in the description below. You can also use the link in the description so that you don't have to insert the code manually. Alright, so let's get started and jump into the smartphone screen. So guys, this is the Gate.io app interface. If you don't have the app downloaded, you can download the application from the Google Play Store. Search for the Gate.io application in the Google Play Store and then download the Gate.io application. After downloading, you can open the application. And if you don't have an Android device, then you can also search for the Gate.io application in the iOS App Store. So let me go ahead and show you the sign up process. I'm going to click here on sign up/login. And then we are in the login window. However, I'll show you the sign up process, so I'm going to click on sign up for free. So here is the sign up window. Now I will enter my email address. So I have inserted my email address. Now let me insert my password. So I have also inserted the password. Now make sure that your password is containing all 4 of these criteria. It can't be numbers only, it can't be letters only, it needs to be minimum 8 characters and cannot contain accounts. After setting your password, you should select your country or region. But my country is already pre-selected, so I don't need to select it again. Your country will probably be selected too. Now, the most important part is referral ID. Make sure to expand the referral ID option. Although it's optional, but you need to use the referral ID to get my bonuses and discounts. So here we go guys, I have inserted the referral code. Now, make sure to use this referral code. It's also provided in the description. Or if you're using the web version, you can just copy the link that's provided in the description. Now I will click on accept and then click on sign up. Now we need the code that's sent to our email account. So you will get an email from Gate.io which will look like this. I'm going to copy this code. Well, I can't paste this code, so I'm gonna have to type down. Alright, so email verification is complete. Now I need to complete my identity verification. Alright, so in Gate.io, you need to complete the KYC first. Well, in other platforms, the KYC is mandatory to make transactions, but it's not mandatory to create an account. But in Gate.io, it's mandatory to verify your identity even while signing up the account. So I'm going to enter my details from my ID card. I'm going to select my ID type. So I'm going to select national ID, which is my ID type. And you can also change your nationality, country of residence. But as you can see, country of residence is locked. So this thing is being auto-detected. So now let's enter the ID number. Alright, so after inserting all the details, I will now click on next. Alright, so in this option, we're going to select all countries except USA because we are outside USA. Now we need to verify our identity. We need to take photo of our ID and our live selfie. So let's continue. Now I have to take the front and back side picture of my ID card. So I will not show you this step and I'm going to skip to the next step. So after the documents are submitted, now we need to position our face to fit the frame and complete our live selfie verification. So our face verification is completed. Now our identity verification is being verified. Well, as you can see, it generally takes about 2 minutes, but it might take longer in special circumstances. Who knows, it might be verified in just 30 seconds. Well, sometimes it happens. So let's click on got it. So now we are logged into our application and this is the interface that we get. Now I don't know why the verify now button is popped up over here. Let me just check this out. Alright, so I have already submitted my KYC information. They will not let me submit multiple times. They should have just removed this button from here. So let's go to our profile and make our account more secure and free from hackers. So to go to our profile, we're going to click on this icon on the upper left corner. Alright, so in profile it says verified. Our account probably has been verified. That means, well, as you can see, KYC identification is verified. So now we are able to deposit, withdraw, and make transactions. Well, for additional verification, you can also submit address verification, but these are needed for advanced transactions. We're not going to go through advanced transactions right now because this is a beginner's guide. So I'm going to get back, and then I'm going to head to the security tab right over here. So as you can see in security, my strength is very low. So what we can do is turn on biometrics to strengthen the app that's in our phone. So let's go biometric and then turn on login. I'm going to enter my password again. Click OK. So I have authorized biometrics. Now every time I have to enter the application, I'll need to enter my biometrics. So even if this phone is being used by any friend, they'll need to use my biometrics in order to get into the application. So let's turn on withdraw too. Well, I can't turn on withdraw because this wants us to enable two-factor authentication. So we're going to go and set up two-factor authentication. Now, as you can see, I have verified my email, so my email verification is already enabled. After email, we have Google Authenticator. We can enable Google Authenticator. We can also enable phone number. But enabling phone number will not get your account fully secured, because the hackers can do something called SIM swapping, and they might get access to your SMS through that technique. And if they do that, then they might get access to your OTP. So I'm not going to set up phone verification right now unless it's needed. So going to Google Authenticator. So here in Google Authenticator, we need to download and install the Google Authenticator. We can click on copy key and use this key in the Google Authenticator. However, we need to input our email code here first. So in Google Authenticator, what you're going to do is click the plus icon, and then you should click enter a setup key. From here, you can select any account name, but I'm going to type down Gate.io, and then you need to enter the key. Let's click add, and on the bottom, Gate.io has been added. So I have copied this code, and now I will enter the code over here. And now let's click enable Google Authenticator. So as you can see, my Google Authenticator is enabled, and two-factor authentication is also turned on. So my account strength is now set to medium. Now I can go to biometrics and turn on withdraw too. So in order to set up our biometrics for withdrawal system, we need to enter a fund password, but I don't have a fund password set up. So I'm going to go ahead and set up a new fund password. We need to verify our email. So email verification code has been sent. Let me collect the code. I've copied, and now I'm going to paste the code. Well, they want me to set up a different fund password, so let's do that. Alright, so I have set up a different fund password, and now our fund password is ready. Now, as you can see in fund password section, the password is set up. Now we can also turn on use fingerprint for fund password. I'm going to enter the fund password again to enable this option. So here we have set up the fingerprint for fund password. You can also set an amount for fingerprint usage. So I'm going to set maximum amount to 100, and I'm going to click yes. So the amount has been set to 100. And now I'm going back to set up the withdraw fingerprint. I'm going to input fund password again. We need to input the email code and the Google Authenticator code. So email verification has been sent. I'm going to click that. I'm going to paste the code here. And now I'm going to get the Google Authenticator code. Let's paste the Google Authenticator code and then hit yes. So here we go. We have used our biometrics to set up the withdrawal process too. And now what only remains is phone number and payment method. So you will need payment method when you want to withdraw your currency from this platform. And I don't want to set up the phone number right now because I have told you about the criminals process and how they can get your OTP using their technique. And on the advanced security section, we have anti-phishing code. So we can enable the anti-phishing code because this is something useful. So if you set up an anti-phishing code, then you will get this code every time Gate.io sends you an email. So this code will be included in your email every time from Gate.io. So let me set up an anti-phishing code. So I have set up a code. Now this code will be sent to me every time Gate.io is sending me an email, so that I can know that the email is originally coming from Gate.io and it's not a phishing email. Now let's hit a Google. Now let's copy the Google Authenticator code and paste down. So I'm going to click paste and Google Authenticator code is set up. So as you can see, we have anti-phishing code set up. Now our account security strength is high. If you enable phone verification, then it might go to very high, but it's hard to breach high level of security initially. And since we are beginners, we will not have too much funds in our account, so criminals will not get through that much trouble to breach a high security level account. But anyways, if you want to verify phone number, then you can click on phone verification. You can select your country over here, and then you can enter rest of the phone number. You have to enter the SMS code from your phone, and then you have to enter the Google verification code, and your phone number will also be set up. So guys, that is how you can create an account in Gate.io, complete your KYC verification, and secure your account from hackers so that they are unable to breach your account.